Hey everyone, so we are now jumping into expository writing lesson 5, body paragraphs. But before we do that, I just didn't want to make you question, why do we skip lesson 3 and lesson 4? Lesson 3 is very difficult. It's an introduction, and thesis statements by themselves need to be taught, and that's what we're really working on here. But then I also have to talk about background information with you and then hook statements. And I just don't need us getting stuck on these two things when we're really trying to hit home thesis statements. So for now, with your introduction paragraph, which will be one of the 3 paragraphs you're expected to write for both the practice that we will be doing next week, I want to say, as well as the final practice at the end of the month, will just be a 2-sentence introduction and then 2 body paragraphs that are like what we've been writing, RTQTs, 4 to 5 sentences. Okay, so just understanding that this is an introduction paragraph. For now, we're only going to be doing 2 sentences. And then for relevant evidence, which is lesson 4, you guys understand this, but just basically understanding that your elements, the facts, examples, or sources used to support your claim must be relevant to whatever it is you're talking about. So again, if you're talking about butterflies and there's an article about butterflies, I don't need you to take an article about the New York Yankees and try to put that into a paragraph about butterflies. It just won't work. Okay, that's what relevant evidence is. But we need to be in body paragraphs. And so body paragraphs are 3 paragraphs that explain the main point in your thesis. Okay, each main point should be covered in its own paragraph. For now, we are not doing 3. We are only doing 2. But in a nutshell, it should be about 3. Okay. Now, what you will find in a body paragraph is a topic sentence, i.e. the R from our RTQT. That's what this is. Okay. A sentence that explains your main idea for that paragraph. It will be the focus of your paragraph. Again, the R from your RTQT is where your topic sentence comes from. Okay. There's my daughter. Hold on. Then you will have explanation and evidence, facts, statistics, quotes that support your topic sentence with an analysis to your notes. This is literally the T and Q. This is, you guessed it, the R, and then concluding sentence, the last sentence of the paragraph that summarizes the main idea, shows why the evidence you chose is relevant, and transitions the reader to the next paragraph. This is the last T. Again, we've already been doing this, guys. I know it. It's gonna, hopefully it's like, oh my God, Mr. Black, you're right. This is not as crazy as you made it seem, or as we initially thought it was. So the purpose, body paragraphs are the building blocks of your explanation, of your essay. Without them, your explanation will not be fully developed. It would lack depth, lack support, lack organization. So after your topic sentence, write a sentence explaining what you mean in greater detail. You've already been doing this. You've already got this locked down. Okay. After you share evidence, write a sentence or 2 that explains why the evidence you selected is important. Right? Already been doing this. Avoid simply writing your topic sentence as your conclusion sentence. You've already been doing this. You've already done these things. Now, something to add, we can add later, are these common transition words. I'm not stressing about those right now. What I'm stressed about right now is that you understand how to write your thesis and how your thesis helps organize, helps outline your body paragraphs, and how all of this ties back into RTQT, how all of this ties back into what we've been doing already with our writing, and how none of this is something that we need to stress or worry about because we've already been doing it. So here, I do want you to try to highlight the topic sentence, bold the evidence. You probably won't have this digital, so instead of bolding, maybe underline the evidence or circle the evidence. Okay, and then try your hand at finding any of the transition words. We are now going to move into practicing thesis statements and then practicing our body paragraph writing, hopefully to prepare us for next week when we will actually write a 3-paragraph essay about The Christmas Carol. Okay. Anyway, guys, sorry for all the videos today. Hopefully all of this makes sense. We're just going to continue to work on it, continue to practice, continue to build on what you've hopefully written down in your notes today. All right. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will, bye, everybody.